TxStampin, Sharon. On today's video, we're going to be making a gift card holder using the Curvy dies and Curvy Christmas. A couple weeks ago, I shared some cards that I made with Curvy Christmas, and I kind of showed the gift card holder, and everybody wanted to see it. So on today's video, I'm going to walk you through how to make it. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I invite you to subscribe below and then hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. If you currently don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'd be honored to help you with your Stampin' Up! Supply needs. You can find out how to contact me, my store, my blog, how to sign up for my newsletter, all below the video. Just click the Read More button. Let me show you how to make these gift card holders. Recently, I shared some cards that I made with Curvy Christmas. This is from the Curvy Celebrations bundle. So it includes the Quack Curvy, the Curvy Christmas, the dies that cut everything in such fun curvy shapes, and the designer series paper. This is not in any current catalog at this time. The only way to get the Curvy Christmas is to purchase the whole bundle or just the Curvy Christmas. The Quite Curvy and the dies will be seen again, but like I said, the only way to get the Curvy Christmas is to purchase it before January 4th, I think. The first part of January, I don't remember. But I had a request to show y'all how to make the gift card holder that I shared on that previous video. So let's do that. So here is the gift card holder that I shared. And I said, if y'all want me to show a video on it, just let me know. So I've made some more cards and I'm going to teach you how to do it on today's video. How about this fun one? It's very simple, easy peasy, I'm telling you. I chose to use the First Frost Designer Series papers because I love them. They carried over from last year and I was thrilled. I have everything ready to make the card, gift card holder with you today. I've cut out some snowflakes from the snowflake dies. Okay, I just used this one little one right here. And I cut out 3 just using Whisper White cardstock. I have a piece of Misty Moonlight that is 8.5 by 5. That is important. It is 5 inches, not 5.5, to be our gift card holder. I have a piece of the Designer Series papers that is 5 inches by 2.5. And then I also have the top part of that pattern that is also 5 inches by 2.5. So both of my Designer Series papers are the same. I also have a piece of Whisper White that also measures 5 inches by 2.5. And these are the layers that we will use to cut with our curvy dies. I have a sentiment layer, and you can get just as fancy as you want to decorate these gift card holders. By the way, those do fit in our standard envelopes, so you don't have to worry about that. It'll be a little bit shorter, a little bit shorter kind of both ways, but it fits. I have a piece of Whisper White that measures 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/4. And then I have another piece of Misty Moonlight that is 2 inches by 1 inch. Okay, and that'll be our sentiment layer. So I'm going to do our scoring at 2.5 and at 5.5. We're going to use our bone folder and we're going to give it a good crease on both of the score lines. So it kind of folds like that, and it is a little bulky. It does fit. So when I'm looking at my card bases, my card layers, I'm going to have my less patterned image on the top, and then I want my snowflake scene, my snow scene inside. And then I'm going to have a piece of my Whisper White on the inside as well. where I could easily write a message, and then this is where my gift card holder, my gift card will actually be. And this is where what will hold our gift card. All right, I'm going to take all this to my die cutting machine and I'll be right back. So you may not be able to see it, but I can see some of the little blue dots that are on my work surface. I just take a lint brush and just get rid of those, especially because I have cracks in my work surface, but it just picks them up lickety-split and I don't have to worry about it. Now, on this card, I actually took and laid my designer series paper and I cut both of them at the same time. If you want one offset, you can still do that. You'll just need to trim that piece right there. And you can easily just mark it with a pen or some of the, like this has foil on it, so a pencil wouldn't work, but just a black ink pen and then just snip that off. But on this card, we're gonna leave it like it is. We're just gonna leave it all together just like that. Some of the other comments that I also received on that previous video using the Curvy celebrations is, could I make this a gift card holder card? So I'm gonna share with you a really slick trick on doing that as well. I like to flatten this out and I'm just going to line this up. Okay, so now that we have that one done, we're going to add this piece to the bottom and it goes like this. So I'm just going to get my Seal Plus. We're going to place that right here. And sometimes with the score line, you might have a little bit on the top part, but I'm not going to worry about that because it's going to actually fold in. No one's ever going to see it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I will point out to you, can you see my little dots on my cardstock? I learned the hard way. The dots from the die, you really want to make sure that you clean off your plate before you run it through. Now, I'm going to be putting a piece of Whisper White here, so I'm not worried about it. But just so you know, clean off those dots. And like I said, I use this little lint roller brush to clean up my dots after I learned the hard way. Okay, so now I want to cut my Whisper White layer to fit right here. Okay, so I don't know. Is there an easier way to do it? I don't know, maybe. But I decided to try it this way. So I lined up my die, placed my Whisper White where I want it. Then I'm going to pick up my die. I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape on both ends to keep it where I want it. And then take it to my die cutting machine. So here it is, all cut. And now we can add the adhesive. There we go. Okay. The next part is we're going to use our good strong adhesive because this is going to hold our gift card. So whether you use Seal Plus or tear-in tape, I suppose you could use some liquid glue, but you're going to need to really let that set up before you insert your card. Now we're going to decorate the outside. You can get as fancy as you want to decorate these. I think I've already mentioned that. I'm using Misty Moonlight, and we're just going to stamp Merry Christmas. And then we're going to adhere these two layers together. By the way, I keep going off camera. I don't know if you can see it, but I have my silicone mat here That really helps me get that glue started so I don't get it on my fingers. That was driving me nuts, so. Okay, of course we need some dimensionals as always. Now we're going to set this aside and we're going to add our snowflakes to our card. I'm going to use a little bit of liquid glue on my silicone mat. By the way, these are available in my store. These sponges are sold round. There's 3 in a pack, and I just quarter mine. And after a while, I do throw them away because they do get a little yucky. But they really last for a long time. So we're going to add this. Add a snowflake here. Then we're going to add our sentiment layer. And let's see. I think I'm going to add it right there. I have some rhinestone jewels that we're going to add. Just a few to the center. Now this center you can't see, but if yours is cut differently, I swear every time I use the dies and make this, they turn out different every time. So I'll bring in my card that I did and see this one. I have 3. Let's give this a good crease. Now I promised that I would show you a way to make a gift card holder card, not just the small gift card holders. So let's bring in our holders. We have our gift card holders. Now, this was one of the cards that I demonstrated or I shared on my previous video. Just take and cut a piece of designer series paper. Again, you can get as fancy as you want, but it holds the card very nicely, as does this. I hope that you're inspired. I hope this helps you with your gift cards this year. And let me know what you think below the video. Leave me a comment. See if you love this idea. By the way, these dies and the Quite Curvy, you will see again in the next catalog. Happy stamping, y'all.